Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is day 75 on the PCT with Neon. At first, I couldn't sleep last night. And then, I slept till 6 o'clock this morning. What's up with that? So we're going to have a great day. Maybe 24 to 26 miles. I do have a lake that I'm going to get to and try to get some fish. So, I got to get out of the woods here, meaning out to the trail, about a quarter mile. So I got to navigate that a little bit. Everything's packed up. We're ready to go. Let's get ready to hike. So day 75. Not sure why I couldn't sleep last night. I was in the middle of the woods by myself in bear country. And about 1 o'clock in the morning, I heard something very large walking through the woods. Wasn't a squirrel, wasn't a mouse. Could have been a bear or a deer or some kind of fox or coyote. But I think it spooked me a little bit. But I'll survive. So I didn't get much really good sleep. Maybe I had one eye open looking for a bear. Day 75, I see one of these critters. Well, that was incredibly cool. Day 75, saw my first bear. There was a couple through hikers that were really scooting. They were probably 5 or 10 minutes ahead of me. Then I saw them stopped in the middle of the trail. Lo and behold, there was a bear. He was digging at a log. Not sure if he was trying to get ants or some kind of fungus or berries. And we just sat there and watched him for 5 minutes or so. He was a smaller bear, probably a yearling or something. So we were kind of keeping our eye out for Mama. We didn't want to see Mama without her seeing us. We wanted to make sure we were aware that Mama was around. So, and then lo and behold, he just scampered away. Well, this is Richardson Lake. Tried a little fly fishing, but not enough access. Caught my fly up in the tree, so I got to tie on another fly. I think I'm gonna wait for the next lake. River crossing is changed dramatically. This river or creek is flowing, but not like it was a couple weeks ago down in the Sierras. Easy rock hop across. Kind of getting towards Northern California, just south of Truckee. Trail's been beautiful, but not a lot of vistas, sights, stuff like that. So, do have a good rumor in about 4 miles. There's a rumor that there's trail magic. So you know how through hikers are. I am hustling to get to trail magic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just met some really cool folks that are doing the Tahoe Room Trail. Stash, who did the AT in, I think he said 21 or 23. And Chin, they're just awesome people. I literally just passed them, sat down on a rock and talked to them for a little bit. Just really cool folks. Stash and Chin, this shout out, day 75, goes to you. Thank you for talking. Thank you for enjoying hiking, enjoying the trails. You guys have a good hike, and we'll talk to you soon. A little add-on to that, because I want to give credit where credit is due. He did hike the PCT also a couple years ago. It just, the trail community out here, the people, just incredible. Talked to him for about 5 minutes, and I could tell he was a dude I'd like to hang out with, have a beer. Him and Chin, his hiking partner. Day 75. Trail magic with a bust. No trail magic. Good news is, see this fresh new pair of Oakleys? I guess they were trail magic. So, no big deal, but there was no trail magic there. There were some nice ladies that had a tiny little piece of banana bread that they gave myself and like 4 other hikers that were there. So, it's all good. Maybe 11 more miles today, and that'll complete my day. So day 75 continues. We got a little 500-foot climb. Pretty good view of Lake Tahoe. Day 75. Maybe about 6 more miles to go. I think it's going to be a marathon day. Look at these wildflowers. They're just incredible. Every color, yellow, red, orange, purple, blue. In the next 6 miles or so, are predominantly downhill. Doesn't mean there won't be any uphill, but mostly downhill. So the only bad thing is there's no water till I get to that location, but that's okay. It's all good. That's the lodge and stuff down there. I'm actually been walking for a couple hours on the ski resort. It's the Alpine Meadows ski resort. That's the boundary there. Can't go past there because they don't have no patrol. Still on the ski resort. I've been walking on this ski resort for probably an hour and a half, close to 2 hours. Pretty big piece of property. I have about 2.3 miles left to camp. I'm excited. It's been a good day, but it's been a long day of hiking. So let's motor on 1 more hour. After a 26-mile day, before you even set up camp, you gotta soak those feet in this cold, cold water. Can't keep them in there too long because it's freezing. Day 75, I gotta see if this is gonna work. That tree and one of those. So we'll give her a shot and try it out. If not, we have options. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Roses and Thorns edition, day 75. Let's see. My thorn today, we're supposed to have trail magic, and we didn't have trail magic, and I was really craving a soda. So it's definitely a thorn. My rose today, I had a really good day of hiking. No falls, maybe one trip, but not a fall. It was good. Elevation wasn't too bad. Had a couple small climbs, but nothing too significant. So that's Roses and Thorns for day 75. With my hammock set up in the background. This is Neon, and I am doing a recap on day 75. So today I did a marathon, 26.1 miles, like a madman. It was a good day. I got up late, and I didn't think I was gonna be able to get those miles in today, but got to camp at like 5:30, 5:45. Had dinner, got my hammock set up, and it's 10 after 7. It is almost bedtime. So recap, that's the recap on day 75. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. I think I have like 17 miles to get to Truckee. I'm going to get my free 40-ounce beer at Donner Ski Lodge, and my wife's going to pick me up over there. So it'd be an easy, good day. Not a cloud in the sky, so I'm not putting up a rain fly today.